Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. My name is Andrew, coming to you from beautiful Costa Rica. Tonight's topic is going to be understand that most people won't understand. Think about that for a minute. Guys, if you like the content, please subscribe. So this topic hit me a little while ago, and I'm recording it now because many people over the last few days have dropped comments in the comment section mentioning this exact same thing, that they don't understand how people, they try to explain things to people and they don't get it, they don't understand it. The reason why is because unless you've experienced narcissistic abuse firsthand, you won't get it. It's virtually impossible for another human being to put themselves in your shoes and experience what you experience, because remember, narcissistic abuse is a silent, it's a silent issue. Yeah, of course you see it publicly as well, but many times the abuse happens behind closed doors. And when you don't have the education and you don't understand the definitions and you don't know what's going on, and you feel isolated and you feel alone and you're in the fog and you keep on working for the relationship and nothing seems to improve, you really don't know what to do. You don't know where to turn. So post-narcissistic relationship, for you to actually explain yourself to somebody who actually hasn't walked down that path, who hasn't experienced it firsthand, they're not going to get it. They may have read about it, they may be book smart, maybe they have a PhD or whatever they have, but unless they actually experienced it, I'm telling you right now, they don't understand it. Because you who have experienced it, and you're on the channel right now, again, thank you very much for being here, you're part of the tribe. You're part of a tribe, a group that you didn't ask to be a part of, but yet here you are. And you speak the same language as myself and as virtually everybody on the channel, because we collectively have experienced narcissism firsthand, and we understand exactly how catastrophic and detrimental and manipulating it is. It's unlike anything you have ever experienced in your life, and I'm certain, and my hope is that you will never experience it again with the education on my channel and many others. And again, thank you very much for being here. The point is, when you're trying to explain what you went through or how you were treated, you will have the memories. You will know exactly what happened and why it happened, who did what, when, where, why, and how, and all that. That's when you get the education. But to explain to someone that never experienced narcissistic abuse, they just won't get it. They can try, they can be your sounding board, they can listen to you. And that's my hope, but that's about as far as they can do to comfort you. Because most likely, let's say that you did explain your situation to people in the very beginning. Let's say that you were discarded, the relationship ended, and you did not know what was going on. You didn't know anything about narcissism, and you were just you were talking to loved ones like, "What is this? I can't understand how someone could treat me like this." And you're completely lost. That's when you're entering the depths of hell, because you don't even understand what's going on. Then when you actually get a glimmer of hope by finding my YouTube channel and or many others' channels, or looking up terms on the internet, that's when you first get your first light bulb moment, and you're like, "Oh my gosh, this is what it is." There is a definition for this thing. There's reasons, like what would these terms actually have, there's actually terms for it. Once you understand that and you put all the pieces together and you're well on the healing path, or you're on the healing path, things will certainly improve. Remember, the healing path is not linear, but my point is to talk to an average human being about this. They can educate themselves too. They can watch videos, they can read books, but it's not going to click with them the way it clicks with you. It's impossible. It can never happen that way because they didn't experience it. And you may say, "Well, Andrew, why? Like, what's the big thing here?" It's a huge thing. It's a massively huge thing, because what you've experienced, including the dark night of the soul, perhaps maybe even considering ending your life, and I'm sorry to say that, but it's true for some of us, and all the things you endured, financial abuse, mental abuse, physical abuse, spiritual abuse, every kind of abuse possible. But when you experienced it, remember, you didn't understand what was going on because you were working for the relationship, and you were working because you believed in love and you believed in commitment and dedication and devotion. And this person didn't. They just wanted to see you crushed. They wanted to see you decimated. That's exactly why when the relationship ended, they gave you no closure. They threw in the smear campaign. They wanted you off this planet. And I'm sorry to trigger people. I don't want to. I'm just letting you know exactly how difficult this issue is. So if you've experienced narcissistic abuse, you know what I'm talking about. And you know exactly how far you had to fight to get yourself out of that bad position, to get yourself out of that mindset, to stop the ruminating, to understand that exactly that you are not alone and that you were the key to getting yourself through this. You had to do all the hard work. You had to do all the commitment and devotion and dedication. You had to do it because no one could do it for you. No one could take the test for you and give you a magical A and you're cured. It doesn't work that way. You have to put in all of your time, your effort, and your energy into healing. But having said all those things, people around you, they're not going to get it. They won't. They can say they understand, and that's beautiful. They can say that they've done hours and hours of homework and watch videos to comfort you, to try to understand better. That's beautiful. That's called surrounding yourself with good people that care about you. But that's about as far as it can go, because they're not inside your head 24 hours, 7 days a week. They don't just listen to a song on the radio and all of a sudden it triggers you. They don't smell a perfume or a cologne and you're like, oh my gosh, what's that? Because why? Because the narcissistic relationship you were in was a toxic relationship. It was a relationship that served one person, which was the narcissist. But remember, on the exterior, it seemed like you guys were a loving couple or great friends or great business associates, however it was. That was all on purpose. That was the narcissist wearing the mask, tricking everyone who does not have the education. And that's what they're doing right now on this planet. But having said all these things, understanding that most people won't understand, they just won't. It's not their fault. My hope is that not one more person has to experience narcissistic abuse. Sincerely, it's one of the most trying, difficult, excruciatingly painful things to have to go through. And this should be taught in schools, and it should be taught at a younger age, because people should be at least aware that these people walk the planet. You didn't, I didn't, we do now. This is exactly why we are on the path, healing, moving forward, continuing to learn, grow, teach if we can, and educate people on the topic. That's the goal, that's the path, that's the purpose. But for those of you who still it's a fresh ending of the relationship, and you're thinking to yourself, I don't have anyone to talk to, I don't have anyone to turn to. Get help. If not here on my channel with the community, get help. Get someone that does understand what you experienced, because that is the path. That is what you need. If you don't have that, just talk to somebody the best you possibly can, a trusted loved one, a family member, somebody. But you need to understand in the back of your mind, they're not going to fully be able to grasp what you're talking about, because most likely they will give you advice such as this: it was a breakup, move on, it's been too long, just let it go, you weren't meant to be together, things like that. They will say things like that, but they're not being mean to you. Most likely they're trying to comfort you, but eventually these people get jaded. They get tired of listening to your situation. It's true, it's a fact. And why? I'll tell you why. Because everybody has a certain tolerance, a certain bandwidth, and then after that they kind of tune out. Number one, everybody. And number two, other people believe that they know what's best for you, which is why most times they will say, but the relationship ended so long ago, just move on, just let it go, it's done. And number three is because they don't have the education. They don't know exactly how difficult this is to experience and how difficult it is to pick yourself up after the relationship ends and put yourself back together. They don't get it. They just don't get it. So guys, this video, I'm going to end it in a couple minutes. I just want to let you know that when you actually come to terms with that the people you're explaining your relationship to, they won't get it, which includes many therapists who have not experienced narcissistic abuse. Nothing against them, but if they didn't experience it, they don't know what you know. And these people, they will try to be there for you. They will try to help you. My suggestion is let it out. Talk to the people that you trust and you value, and that will listen to you, and they will not judge you. They will not berate you. They will not criticize you. They will just let you be. That is the path. That's exactly what you should do if you have no one that has gone through narcissistic abuse to reach out to and talk to. So that is the video. I just wanted to let you know that you're not alone. You may have thought you were alone, but you're not. There are millions of us, hundreds of millions of us, and we are all part of the tribe. Again, we're part of the special tribe that we did not choose to be indoctrinated in, but we are. Then because you're in it, you understand. I can finish your sentence for you. I can assure you. I can also tell you where you are on the healing path. I can, because I've been there and I understand completely what you're experiencing. Guys, that's the video. I hope you liked it. I loved doing it for beautiful Costa Rica. This is Andrew. Namaste. Have a great afternoon. Stay true, stay blessed, stay on the path. Understand that most people are not going to understand your relationship. They just won't get it. But you still need to heal. You need to process things. You need a sounding board. You need someone to bounce things off of to let you know that you are not alone. Guys, enjoy your evening. Stay blessed, stay true. I will talk to you in the morning, and have a great, great evening around the world. I'll talk to you guys in the morning. God bless you. Bye.